Welcome to this episode of Inside Friendship. I'm your host, Lexi Jackson. In every show, we introduce the people and programs that make Friendship ISD a special place. Our first story is about the amazing law enforcement program at Friendship High. Let's watch.
It's mainly about police officers and how everything works in the law enforcement.
We go through experiments and he teaches us class instruction, and then sometimes we will run through examples, and some of our quizzes can be really fun.
We talk about what happens in the world, and at the beginning of class we talk about the news and stuff and what's happening, and then we just take notes and talk about what police officers do.
Law enforcement class is basically about the law enforcement and the law enforcement teachings, policing, and how they relate to real life, and it just teaches you, in my opinion, to be a better human overall.
February is the month that we celebrate some very unique classes that help students prepare for future careers. Career and Technology Education Month.
CTE stands for Career and Technical Education. It's essentially a program that encompasses all grade levels, K through 12, that want to help students be successful in their career after high school.
On this paper.
Friendship has 13 of the 16 nationally recognized career clusters. So we have everything from law enforcement, culinary, health sciences, business and marketing, construction, forensics, everything that you could possibly think of in terms of a trade or industrial career. One of the major advantages is just having a connection to school. So CTE classes take your hard academic content and they mix it with things that are hands-on and that are real-world situations. So it allows students to really take what they know and to become successful in applying that knowledge towards the future. What's so important about having CTE programs is that there's something for everyone. So whether you want to pursue a four-year degree and become an accountant or a future business owner, or whether you want to have a certification in plumbing or automotive, there's a program that can help every student at Friendship ISD be successful. I am CTE. I was a sophomore in high school when I knew that I was interested in business and marketing education, and due to a CTE teacher, it really changed the entire trajectory of my future. It allowed me to understand what I wanted to major in college. It allowed me to understand that if I chose not to go to college, that I still had a viable employment plan. And so I am living and breathing example of what CTE can do for our students, for all of our students.
Another great program at Friendship High that helps students prepare for future careers is FCCLA.
I think FCCLA is a really important organization on our campus because it betters not only our school but our surrounding community. and it helps other people, and it's just overall a great organization.
I did leadership. There's also many more, like cooking. You could do something with the children. There's fashion. There's plenty of things to do.
And it's been a really long journey, but we have done a lot together and we've learned a lot about health and wellness, and we're trying to share that with the rest of the student body.
I think we learned that if we work together, we can really reach a lot more people than we thought we could. It was just kind of a small, just a goal that we had at first, and it's turned into such a bigger thing than we expected. So just how many people we can reach and how much we can achieve together.
I think it's really important for high school students to be involved in volunteering because, first of all, it makes sense. It's a really efficient way for the community to benefit from the time that we have to give. It's also definitely character building and just gives kids a broader worldview to step outside of their home and their class and see, hey, like this is what's going on in the world around me, and these are ways that I can help. Because it's not hard to get involved. It's not hard to help.
It's taught me many leadership skills, and it's got me out of my comfort zone and developed me into a person that I never thought that I would be, and taught me how to talk with adults more and just be more professional.
FCCLA has been one of the best parts of my high school experience. It's been just a really great way for me to connect with like-minded peers and get involved with getting to know my teachers better, and like I said, just getting out to the community and building better character skills and feeling more prepared to go out and face the world.
I just really enjoy being part of as many things as I can here at Frenship, and FCCLA is definitely a good one to be a part of.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included, and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Frenship High students are learning how important it is to help young students. Through the Mentor program, students work on elementary campuses, helping young students and providing a great role model.
I definitely wanted to get involved in the mentoring program because, I love kids, and I just really wanted to make a difference where I could, and especially because this class was meant to make difference, and so I just want to take that
I got involved because when I grow up, I want to be in some sort of job with kids, and I'm not quite sure what that is yet. Maybe looking into like teaching or speech pathology, I don't really know, but I just want to be involved with kids, and I was just doing this to just like be around them and have the experience.
I got in the program because I've thought about being a teacher, and I feel like this program would help me decide whether I want to do that or not. I do get to work with Robbie and another student, and working with them, I get to see what I would be dealing with in the classroom.
Last year, I saw a bunch of my senior friends that were involved in the program, and they would always come back talking about how much they really enjoyed it, and I was almost a little bit jealous because I wasn't in it and I hadn't really heard much about it, so I decided to sign up and did the interview with Miss Barnett, and she made it seem like this amazing thing, and it really is amazing. And so I got involved a lot because I wanted to just be involved outside of school, and it means a lot that I'm able to help these kids in their day-to-day lives.
I was inspired by, I had a friend last year that did mentoring and she loved it, and I was really into kids, and I love to just be a part of someone's life and just make someone happy during their day. And so she kind of inspired me to take this class, and I had Miss Barnett last year and I loved her as a teacher. And so I just thought this would be a new chapter and just something new to start. Well, that will be fun.
Love how it impacts kids, and that they look forward to somebody coming and being a part of them and their education on a daily basis. It's fun to watch the mentors grow, and it's fun to watch the kindergartners grow as the year goes on with them in my classroom.
I think that it really shows them that they can be an impact on somebody, and they need to provide that role model that some kids don't have at home.
A student feels so important and so special, because oftentimes our kids can get ignored, whether it's because they're the only child and their parents working a lot, or sometimes it's, again, the baby of the family, or even the oldest child who has a lot of responsibility at home. They have that opportunity to be the youngest person when they're with their mentor, or they have that opportunity to feel like someone took out their time just for me. And I just think that it's priceless, knowing that you are that important and that someone loves you that much to come and sit with you every week, every single week.
At the 9th Grade Center, students are building for the future. Let's watch.
Make sure that every motion that you do is worth something, okay? Back, move over, up, back, move over, up, back.
Well, this is Principles of Manufacturing, where in this class we learn how to take raw materials and turn them into something. We build them. We build things like, we do dog houses, and we're going to learn how to build a shop by the end of the year, full shop.
Manufacturing is producing a product from raw goods. So what I'm trying to teach these kids is how to take raw materials and turn them into a finished product. That includes everything from safety, basically how you prep wood, all the way to what you do after you finish a product, where you go back and you look at what you did and make sure that every step in the process was done the correct and most efficient way.
Well, we've learned how to make some clean cuts on the powered miter saw, and we learned how to build a subfloor already and some other parts. A subfloor is the very bottom of, it's a bottom of a house or a shed or really anything that you can build, and from there you just keep going up into different layers. It's just been really fun, just being able to hang out with friends and also just to learn how to do all the stuff Mr. Price is teaching us to do. We're learning like all kinds of fractions and how to just turn them into like what kind of wood we're measuring, and just how to add and subtract your fractions, multiply them. We're doing all kinds of stuff with fractions.
This gives them a very good basis for safety, which is the #1 thing that we teach our students here. It also gives them a good basis on what they'd be doing in construction, or automotive, or welding. I use this course as kind of a guidance course to see what the students' interests are and then guide them down that career path.
I like this class a lot, and well, if you want to work with wood, if you want to build something, join this class. It's basically a class for beginners, so you don't have to know how to do anything.
It's just been amazing having the students be so enthusiastic about the learning, seeing that this is a career path that they can take, that if they're not college bound, that they can get out of high school and make a very good living right out of high school.
As a society changes, so does the way we gather information and seek entertainment. Tyler Cunningham and Michael Alvarez bring us a story on how students and teachers gather their information.
Media entertainment comes in many forms but can easily be split into 2 categories, TV and the internet. According to the measurement company Zenith, people will spend an average of 0.3 minutes more online than watching TV. In 2018, people in the US spent an average of 275 minutes watching TV and 245 minutes on the internet. But that number is rising every day, soon to pass TV. They're not the only ones who've noticed this. Advertisers will spend about 60 billion more on the internet than TV. So what's causing the speed growth of the new form of entertainment? It is the new generation of teenagers spending most of their time on websites like YouTube, Netflix, and Snapchat, and many more. Let's see why by asking a group of people.
Usually I just use social media. Like Snapchat, Instagram, to just see what's going on with people's lives and just to see what's going on with the world.
I have an app on my phone, Bixby, and it tailors the news it thinks I want to see to me.
Snapchat and YouTube.
My phone or the TV. Like our local news, KCBD, and Snapchat a lot, yeah.
My phone, my laptop, and my TV. Google, the App Store, Netflix.
Most of my news comes from television stations, mostly local news. I like NBC. In the morning as I get dressed, the TV's on in my bedroom and on my den. I can hear all the news while I'm getting ready. I tend to use less social media. I don't really trust the things that are posted there. I'm not saying I trust all the news on television, but I trust it more than I trust social media.
To get my news, amazingly, I still read the Lubbock AJ. I still read the newspaper. But I do have an iPhone, so I do have the apps for the news. So I use that too, but I still like looking at my paper for thorough news.
I know the older generations use like newspapers and stuff, and I honestly can say that I've never like sat down and fully read a newspaper.
What? My news or the way I get it? Yes, because my kids get it from Facebook, Reddit, Snapchat, all that stuff. And
I feel like Facebook is an easier way for them to get their resources.
Probably like the newspaper or just the regular like TV channels.
They used to get newspapers a lot, or would like talk to other people about the news and the weather.
I'm sure they do. I use some. I have a Snapchat. I have a Facebook account, but I don't. The only one I tend to use, even remotely, is Facebook. I just think the media, the news stories that are posted there aren't always real. I researched a few during the last presidential election, and some of the things I read that I thought, is that true? No, it wasn't. But we tend to believe it.
The apps, their phones.
I feel like since social media has like such a strong influence in all of us, and like we feel obligated to use it, that it just completely drives us off of everything else. So I feel like we're just always on social media and we never take the time to do other things.
Because I'm old? No, I don't know. I think it's just preference. I like using this app because it tailors the news it shows me based on what I've previously clicked on and read. And so, I don't know, I think it's just preference.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt,
Such a weirdo.
excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world? You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
Hello.
Hi, I'm from Blue Hood Stone Barns. We brought a meal for you and I'm here to serve it to you.
Okay, great. Come in.
Zucchini carbonara, made from zucchini that was harvested earlier this morning.
Again?
Hey, Dan Barber.
You have room for a little bit more?
Come on in.
Brochettes with sausage. So when we made that zucchini carbonara, you know, they're the end pieces of the zucchini and then the cores that we cut away, not to mention zucchini flour. Usually those get thrown out. We use them to create an entire second dish. Does that,
Again?
I'm here to bring you your third course. It's the vines from your zucchini.
We'll have a little zucchini stem pasta, a different experience of zucchini. When we start to think differently about our food, we can get a lot more out of it.
This is delicious.
What do you think we can make out of this? 40% of food in America is never eaten. Cook it, store it, share it. Visit SaveTheFood.com.
Here's a short film produced by Bailey Morrison and Riley Garrett, simply titled Wyatt.
I've been awake for the past 4 years, and I've never met anyone else who was aware like me. Nobody who lasted, anyway. You've got to be smart about it, because if they catch you, they fix you. Individuality and creativity aren't allowed, but I believe those are the things that are most important in life. It's a shame kids don't get to determine that for themselves anymore. I want to change that. I'm just not sure how yet.
What will you be when you grow up?
Essential.
What is important?
Grades.
What is the goal here?
To go to college.
Hey, you awake?
What do you mean, awake?
I'll show you.
Wait.
There's more to life than this.
Mike, we can't skip.
Why not?
Today we'll be discussing the elements of design and its importance.
Original.
What was that, Mr. Parker? Please do not discuss the topic out of turn.
What? Are my opinions not essential enough?
Please sit down.
What, am I not getting anywhere without these stupid texts?
Mr. Parker! See me in my office.
I'll be okay.
Everything should be good now. We fixed them.
That's good to hear. We can get him back in school and...
Hey, you okay? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm fine. We need to get to school.
What do you mean?
We can't be late.
You're kidding.
No, we gotta go.
I thought we were against everything that they felt that
go. Come
they're
on.
about.
We gotta leave.
No, you taught me. You opened my eyes to so much. All those adventures that we went on, and we're more than that. Come on.
Don't you want to be essential?
Wyatt, no. Wyatt, stop. Wyatt, please.
We have to go. We're gonna be late.
We're gonna be late? Why? When have you ever cared about that?
College is what
You are the person that taught me that somebody's journey isn't defined by their grades or what college they go to.
We need school for our
No,
future.
Wyatt, come on, please. You define what's essential. Wake up, just wake up, please, please, Wyatt.
I am awake.
I've been awake for 3 months now. 2 of those were spent with Wyatt. I haven't found anyone like us yet, and I still haven't given up hope that one day he'll come to his senses. Even if he doesn't, though, I'm thankful for everything he taught me. I know myself now, and I've determined my own journey. Even though I don't know how yet, change will come. I know that there are more like us out there, and those who believe that what is essential cannot be seen by the naked eye. I will find them, and together, we'll change this place. If not for me, then for Wyatt.
What are you going to be when you grow up?
Essential.
What is important here?
Grades.
Grades.
What is the goal here?
To go to college.
Are you awake?
Thanks for joining us today. If you know of a great story about Friendship ISD, we want to tell it. Let us know by calling or emailing us. Also, be sure to follow Friendship ISD on Facebook and Twitter. We will see you on the next edition of Inside Friendship.
Guess what? I have some news for you. There's free food right there, junk food. You see that truck? Oh, jeez. It's a 2 Michelin star chef. All for free, ladies and gentlemen. All for free.
Here we have a panzanella with summer vegetables and pesto. Enjoy. How we doing?
Fantastic. So what do you got going on underneath that plate there?
This food is really about to be thrown away.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with this food? Where did you get it from?
From farmers markets. They put aside the ugly vegetables and the ugly fruits.
Carrot top, soft avocados. It was all food that was going to be discarded.
Even the drink you had is made from like a little bruised peach. Did it taste a little bruised?
Great. It was good.
The average person throws away 24 pounds of food a month.
That's a lot.
Isn't that a lot? Go visit savethefood.com for more information. Thank you. Junk food time!
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it.
I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.